Hello, and welcome to today's tasting of That Day Drinking Show. Today we're going to be talking about 6 Points Brewery.
6 Points is one of our favorite
Brooklyn
breweries. And today we'll be tasting their Bourbon Barrel Aged.
Oh my gosh.
We like bourbon.
We love the bourbon.
3 beans at 10%.
And in preparations for 6 Points' next can release, we're going to be dressing as we are going to be there.
Because they do not have an official tap room on the inside, they are in an alleyway in between their warehouses. And even though it's a little chilly out, they do have the heaters, the free tasting, and tons of people to have a great time.
Always a good time there.
Love the
very
tasting
comfortable
parties.
setting, very nice. Everyone's enjoying it.
Yeah, I hope you guys you should go there. But now, let me just tell you, the only way to get their beer on these can releases is you have to get the 6 Point app. Get on your phone, get the app. You buy it the week before they do the release, and then you can come in. It is a great party.
Oh yeah, very social. Everyone there is very nice, very knowledgeable. They'll come to you, talk about the beers that they're selling, how they're being made, and how they're being processed.
And plus, I like free tasting.
And free. It's all free.
Free tasting.
With the app, it's all free.
It is.
And then you could buy as you leave, of course.
And that is how we discovered this beer here.
Which is very, very nice.
Right. So, without further ado, let's get to tasting.
Let's get to tasting. 6 Points Brewery is in Brooklyn, New York. I am not familiar with that area, but I've been there. Al?
Well, they're in Red Hook, Brooklyn. Red Hook is a very up-and-coming Williamsburg.
Yes.
If you go down the BQE, which you'll be bumping and bumping and grinding and sitting in traffic, it is right over there by the Hugh Carey Tunnel, which is not to be confused with the Drew Carey Tunnel for our producer, because she's a little confused right now.
Which is fine with us, which makes it
But
all
it's a
work.
great place to go. You'll have a great time. And just like this beer, I'm sure you're going to enjoy it. So let's get to cracking open this beer.
Yes, sir.
I love that sound.
Oh, smell it already.
Now, this bourbon barreled aged beer was done in Widow Jane barrels, which is also a Red Hook Brooklyn distillery.
Oh, so this is a total Red
These are
Hook.
like two neighborhoods.
I like that.
Combining. And it's good. You know, it keeps that neighborhood feel going.
Oh, look at this pour.
The camaraderie of alcohol. I mean, because that's all what we're here for.
Basically, it's about
Basically.
that.
I mean, yeah, everybody wants to make a little money on a little dime, but we're here to drink the alcohol. So let's see what we got.
Look at
Very
that.
nice.
It's a nice dark beer.
Big head on it. I like it. Oh, there's that bourbon.
It's right there.
And we're gonna get into trying Widow Jane, because Widow Jane is a very, very good bourbon.
Yes.
I don't know if they'll let us into the distillery, but they're very good.
That's a smooth beer.
Smooth. Cocoa, right? Oh, coffee.
Right off the top.
Right off the top is that coffee. Now,
there's the bourbon.
From what I understand, their brewers are called mad scientists.
Word on the street is mad
and you kind
scientists?
of know why. Because they took the chocolate and then they infused it with the coffee and then they aged it in the bourbon barrels.
That's pretty smart thinking.
And let me tell you,
That's a mad scientist move.
It works. Cheers to the mad scientist. This
Cheers
is
to
very
the mad
good.
scientist. Oh, this is delicious.
I love it.
This is really, really nice.
This is good.
Oh.
Now, this is coming in at 10%. So this is probably a nightcap. Real good nightcap.
Unless for you lushes out there.
And by nightcap, we do not mean at midnight. We are day drinkers, so this is probably a 3 o'clock in the afternoon before our nap time drink. Right?
That's
Usually?
my nightcap.
Yeah,
My nightcap's like around...
I'm ready to go to bed by 5 and then take a nap and
Easily.
start up again by 8.
Yeah, just wind it up.
I gotta watch the Knicks.
Go Knicks.
Lose.
This is good.
This is very good.
So in conclusion of this tasting of this beer, I find it a very bold, hearty drink. Not over the top heavy, but it just goes down easy. It's a very smooth tasting. The chocolate is very good. And the bourbon that comes at the very end makes it a very flattering taste.
I totally agree. Agree. But the coffee to me really goes from, you don't really smell it in the beginning. It's got the chocolate smell, but that coffee lasts all the way through all the way out until you get to the end, and now that bourbon's sitting there. It's not a bourbon burn, but it's got a nice oaky bourbon taste to it. Very good beer, 6 points.
Yeah, very good.
Very good.
Yeah, good shot. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe.
And make sure you check out our Facebook page. And remember,
keep on day drinking. Cheers.
I love this beer.
Oh, this is really nice. We're definitely opening up that one too. Good night.